Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 21.9K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really good promo, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets, so take advantage of that, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Recording this video late, so I know there's a bunch of noon matchups here, but yeah, we'll definitely be getting to this late. First matchup, we've got the Miami Marlins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 245. The Marlins plus 200 with the over-under at 7.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 39-68. The Rays 55-52. Pitching for the Marlins is Rodri Munoz with an ERA of 5.61. Pitching for the Rays is Taj Bradley with an ERA of 2.43. Munoz, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Bradley, he's coming off 3 straight 0-run games here. He's been very good on the mound, especially as of late. Tampa Bay beating Miami 9-3 yesterday. Nice win for them. Miami 1-8 on the road against Tampa, 0-5 against Tampa. They have not been good against the Rays. Love Bradley on the mound here, and I think I got to take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at minus 130. The Yankees plus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 64-45. The Phillies 65-42. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 4.13. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.97. Cortez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's on a bad bad stretch, giving up 15 runs in 3 starts. Sanchez, he consistently gives up 2 to 3. Yankees back-to-back wins against the Phillies. I mean, man, they've played great. Jazz Chisholm, what a difference maker he's been. I mean, man, he's been awesome these last few games for the Yankees. Then the Phillies, they just continue to struggle. I don't love Cortez on the mound, but I just love the way the Yankees are playing. If Cortez can just have a decent game, not even a great game, just a decent game, maybe only give up like 2 runs, I think they'll be good. They've been playing very good. Yeah, give me the Yankees plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 245. Toronto plus 200 with the over-under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 50-58. Baltimore 64-44. Pitching for Toronto is Paolo Espino with an ERA of 7.71. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA of 3.82. Espino, his last start, he pitched half an inning. This info is not correct that I'm looking at. Let me get a better source. Is it saying he hasn't pitched since 2022? And that does not seem correct. No, yeah, Espino. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's only pitched twice this season. His first game was good, but coming off that game right there, which was very rough for him. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Baltimore, nice win yesterday, 6-2 against Toronto. Yeah, Rodriguez has been solid his last 2. He's had his rough games. Espino, though, I don't know, hasn't had too much experience. Hasn't been that great when he's been on the mound. Yeah, I just think I got to take the Baltimore Orioles at home today. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the New York Mets. Twins opening up as road favorites at minus 120. The Mets plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 58-48. The Mets 57-50. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 4.73. Pitching for the Mets is Luis Severino with an ERA of 3.80. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Severino, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Minnesota, coming off a back-to-back Mets loss, getting shut out yesterday 2-0. Mets playing great right now. Minnesota just 1-7 on the road against the Mets, where they've really struggled here. And Mets just continue to play well. And yeah, I like what I'm seeing from the Mets here. I like that you can get them as underdogs today, the way they're playing. Yeah, give me the Mets plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking like Braves are opening up as road favorites at -110. The Brewers plus 100 with the over-under at 7. Braves coming into this matchup 57-49. The Brewers 61-46. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA at 2.68. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA at 3.94. Sale, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Braves beating the Brewers yesterday 5-1. Nice win for Atlanta. Yeah, Chris Sale been very good on the mound for them, obviously. Very good games. You know, they did lose the last game when Sale was on the mound. He lost that one to the Mets 3-2 in a low-scoring game. Definitely could be a low-scoring one here. We've seen Peralta have good games. He's had some rough games this season, but nonetheless, he's had some good games. I'm liking the home team here. Getting plus money at home. Bad game yesterday. Give me the Brewers plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. Royals opening up as road favorites at -200. The White Sox plus 160 with the over-under at 9. Royals coming into this matchup 59-49. The White Sox 27-83. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 2.82. Pitching for the White Sox is Drew Thorpe with an ERA of 4.81. Singer, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts, coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Thorpe, his last start, he pitched half an inning, gave up 8 runs, had 1 strikeout. Royals do it again, beat the White Sox 4-3, another comeback win for the Royals. The White Sox, the losing streak just continues, sadly, how bad they've been. The Royals 5-0 against the White Sox, 6-1 on the road against the White Sox, where they've been dominant here. Yeah, there's just no way I can take the White Sox probably ever this season. But Singer coming out back-to-back 0-run games here, and yeah, got to roll with the Royals on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9. Rangers coming into this matchup 52-56. The Cardinals 55-52. Pitching for the Rangers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 3.77. Pitching for the Cardinals, from what I'm seeing, is Michael McGreevy, and it looks like he's making his first start of the season, so we'll see if that holds up unless there is a pitching change, but he could be making his first start today. Heaney, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Rangers losing a bad one yesterday to the Cardinals, 8-1. That's a disappointing game. Yeah, Cardinals hit very well yesterday, but they are just 1-7 at home against the Rangers. Don't love the pitching for them. I mean, new pitcher, could be a bullpen game. We'll see how long he lasts. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Rangers money line on the road today. Nice bounce back from yesterday. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -175. The Nationals plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 49-59. Arizona 57-51. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.77. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.70. Gore, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Arizona beating Washington yesterday 17-0. I mean, man, that was unbelievable. Yeah, what a game for Arizona. It's like got to be like the biggest shutout I think I've ever seen. Washington just 1-7 against Arizona. Gore hasn't been that good on the mound. There's just zero chance I can take the Nationals after what happened yesterday. Give me Arizona at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Boston Red Sox. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 57-52. Boston 56-50. Pitching for Seattle is George Kirby with an ERA of 2.89. Pitching for Boston is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 5.27. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. He's been very good on the mound. He's given up 2 runs in 3 starts. Bello, 3 straight games have given up 3 runs. Seattle beating Boston yesterday 10-6. Nice win for them. Boston's been struggling. Yeah, they just haven't really played well. I love George Kirby on the mound today. Not in love with Bello. He just, consistently gives up runs. I'll take Seattle on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -150. The Cubs +120 with the over-under at 9.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 51-58. The Reds 52-55. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 6.95. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 3.45. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Lodolo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Cubs, back-to-back losses against the Reds here, just haven't played well in this series. They're 1-6 against the Reds, 1-5 on the road against the Reds here. They have not been good against the Reds. And yeah, Hendricks has had his rough starts this season. I mean, he's coming off a 6-run game here. Yeah, I don't love the Cubs, the way they've looked in this series. Give me the Reds at home. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -215. The Pirates +170 with the over-under at 8. Pirates coming into this matchup 55-52. Houston 55-52 as well. Pitching for the Pirates is Jake Woodford with an ERA of 10.80. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 3.67. Woodford, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 17 runs in 3 starts here. He's only pitched twice this season. 17 runs in his last 3 starts. One was dating back last year, but he's given up 10 runs in 2 starts here. So coming off a 7-run game, Valdez been good. Coming off a 0-run game with double-digit strikeouts. Pittsburgh, back-to-back wins against Houston here. Houston on a little 3-game losing streak. They've been good against Houston, but today with Woodford on the mound, I just think it's the perfect time for the Astros to bounce back with how bad he's been. Give me the Astros at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -130. The Dodgers +110 with the over-under at 7. Dodgers coming into this matchup 63-45. The Padres 58-51. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 4.50. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 3.50. Kershaw, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and 6 strikeouts. We got Dylan Cease, 3 straight 0-run games here. I mean, he is on a heater right now. Padres beating the Dodgers yesterday 6-5, but they're 8-2 in their last 10. Dodgers, crazy. They were up 5-0 in the first inning and got shut out the rest of the game. Just the pitching's been bad for the Dodgers. Too many injuries, man. No Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Max Muncy. They're missing their best guys, and they have been for a while. Yeah, I just like the Padres here. They deserve to be favorites. Cease has been great on the mound. I just don't love the Dodgers with all the injuries, and the pitching's been horrible. Give me the Padres at home today. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -140. The Rockies +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 38-70. The Angels 47-60. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 6.23. Pitching for the Angels is Davis Daniel with an ERA of 5.82. Freeland, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Daniel, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Colorado on a 5-game losing streak right now, losing to the Angels yesterday 10-7. They're 1-8 on the road. Just been a real struggle for the Rockies. They don't really travel well. Bad road team. Both pitchers coming off very bad games here. But I just don't like the Rockies, and that's all it is. Not a great matchup on the board, but I'll still take a shot with the Angels at home today. Then the last matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -200. Oakland +160 with the over-under at 7.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 45-64. The Giants 53-56. Pitching for Oakland is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 6.02. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.72. Stripling, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 15 runs in the last 3 starts here. It's been pretty bad for Stripling. Webb, he's coming off some bad starts too. He's coming off a 4, 4, and 7 run game. So really, he hasn't been much better. Oakland beating the Giants yesterday 5-2. Oakland 5-1 on the road. Man, I just don't know if we can pay up the expensive price tag today for the Giants with Webb on the mound. I mean, he's been getting lit up just as bad as Stripling has. So -200 when they don't have a pitching advantage. I don't like that. Give me Oakland +1.5 on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.